Happy St. Patrick's Day to all Irish citizens and friends of Ireland here in Portugal. Lá fáilte porrig chana díobh, feliz dia de São Patrício. St. Patrick's Day typically provides a special opportunity to share the best of Irish culture and heritage, to connect with our global Irish community, and to renew bonds of friendship around the world. In 2022, as the end of the global pandemic hopefully begins to draw near, connection and community are more important than ever before, and particularly so as at this time we remember the people of Ukraine. Just as the pandemic taught us about a deeper meaning of community and about critical links between human connection and well-being, the events of these past weeks in Ukraine have shown us once again that community is a universal value that demands meaningful solidarity with our fellow human beings. In this context, I'm delighted now to share with you a special message from Taoiseach, Irish Prime Minister Micheál Martin.
Thank you, Ralph. Bon dia to our friends in Portugal. I'm delighted to wish you all a very happy St. Patrick's Day in this special year of 80 years of diplomatic relations between Ireland and Portugal. Benachtína fáilte pádraig ormh go léir. Tá áthas orm a bheith caint lebanúh haar ceann mhuintir na hÉirden agus lá le pádraig á ceiliúradh going in ngár is a géin. Gach áit inar féidir ló, tá ár mhuintir ag achcheangan leis an bobal má gúrd. Ár bobal ag achcheangal le na chéile, agus éire ag achcheangal leis an domhan. Mar sin féin, tá scá ár geiliúradh imlíne leis an déan leathas agus rial dlí fí bhagart. I'm delighted to be able to speak to you today on behalf of Ireland. Our celebrations this year are tempered by the reminder that democracy and the rule of law can never be taken for granted. And so, this year especially, let St. Patrick's Day be a moment to recall and to extol human fellowship, empathy and solidarity, true values of a republic. For let there be no mistake, this is a decisive moment for democratic freedoms and values everywhere. 100 years ago, our country was taking our first decisions as a sovereign democratic state. An early act on the international stage in 1923 was to join the League of Nations. Multilateralism and international cooperation has shaped who we are from the very start. In 1955, we joined the United Nations. 3 years later, our service as international peacekeepers began. Ireland today has the longest unbroken peacekeeping record of any nation in the world. Peacekeeping is a proud tradition ingrained in our culture. 50 years ago, we voted to join what is now the European Union, a union formed in the ruins of war to create unbreakable bonds of peace across Europe. Our European Union membership has added new rich layers of identity, of belonging and of solidarity. And so, on this St. Patrick's Day, I say with confidence on your behalf, we reassert our unequivocal commitment to democratic and humanitarian values by standing with the people of Ukraine. We again declare our unshakable support for the rule of law. We are one with the people of Ukraine. Their freedom is our freedom. Their struggle is our struggle. Friends, Cháirde, after 2 long years, we are emerging from the COVID-19 pandemic. We have learned a lot about ourselves. We know we are resilient. We've also seen how much each of us depends on the other. We are facing new challenges, but we will face them together and we will prevail. Our people are reconnecting with their communities. Our communities are reconnecting with each other, and Ireland is reconnecting with the world. That spirit of connection will guide us in the coming months. I believe that Irish people everywhere will respond to what is happening in Ukraine with the same energy, compassion and conviction that we have showed during the COVID crisis. We will be tested economically, personally, institutionally, but we will respond as a proud member of the community of democratic nations and as citizens of a republic. I would like to take a moment to pay a special tribute to Irish people across the world for the manner in which you have faced the pandemic. Ireland is immensely proud of how our people at home and abroad responded to the crisis with humanity, selflessness, and generosity. Our healthcare workers, our aid workers, and our peacekeepers all represent our country with great distinction. There are countless examples of our diaspora reaching out the hand of friendship and of care to the more vulnerable members of our community during difficult times. For that, I thank you. Over the past 2 years, the richness of Irish artistic output has kept alive a flame of hope, a welcome reminder of human potential when we felt most powerless. Ireland salutes you all. And now we're all called upon again in a new and terrible crisis. Together, we will rise to this challenge and the other great environmental and security challenges that face the world. We will work in unity to protect and restore international law and the principles of the UN Charter. We will redouble our efforts to ensure peace and stability across our European neighbourhood. We remember those we have lost in the pandemic. We will honour their memory by strengthening our bonds of community and implementing real change that reflects the important and often profound lessons we have learned. Ní neart go cur le chéile. There is no strength without unity, a sentiment that has a special resonance at this time. We stand together and we stand with the international community of democratic nations. We stand for a better world and we stand against autocracy and oppression wherever they appear. We stand with Ukraine. Happy St. Patrick's Day.
Gura Mahagat, thank you, Taoiseach, for your remarks, which we fully echo from here in Lisbon. It's now my great pleasure to share with you some musical offerings from Ireland for St. Patrick's Day 2022. The first of these comes from brother and sister Seamus and Caoimhe Ilarta of the Dingle Peninsula in County Kerry in the southwest of Ireland. Seamus and Caoimhe will sing Cuinan na Dríomhuire, Cuinan na Báiste, the Three Marys Lament or Lament for a Child, in the traditional Irish sean-nós style, to which comparisons have been drawn with the Portuguese fado tradition. Our second performance will be the great traditional Irish air Roisin Dubh, sung by Muireann Nic Amhlaibh with accompaniment from the Irish Chamber Orchestra in a new arrangement by Paul Campbell. Recorded at St. Canice's Cathedral in Kilkenny, it offers us hope in difficult times. Seamus and Caoimhe, Muireann and the Irish Chamber Orchestra, it's over to you.
So His father unreigned, the leg ran, oh,
Thank you, Seamus and Cuiva Ilorda. Thank you, Muireann na Gabhlamh and the Irish Chamber Orchestra. That concludes our St. Patrick's Day 2022 virtual event from Lisbon, which we hope you have enjoyed. Gadéis Slán, take care, and may we all meet again in better times. Gur Magav, muito obrigado. Thank you.